If you are thinking I am going to tell you any shortcut to learn a programming language, then this video is definitely for you. I am not going to tell you any shortcut because there is no shortcut to learn a programming language. What I am going to tell you in this video is the right path to learn a programming language, best way to learn a programming language, what students do, how they learn a programming language. Maybe it's because of your college environment, and that's the way they teach you. Like in first semester you have C, so you started learning C language. Like first you will learn some syntaxes, then that hello world program, then some addition program, subtraction program to check whether a number is prime or not, whether a number is even or odd, to find out factorial, to find out Fibonacci series, and some advanced level program, right? That is how we exactly learn programming language. And then just your semester comes, and most of the students do some ratification also. I think they want to memorize those syntax, they want to memorize those programs just to pass the semester, so just to pass your lab practicals, and that's over. In next semester you have C++. But see, if you have written, sometimes many students think if you have written a program, hello world program, you have just printed hello world, and what you think, I am a programmer. No, you are not, dear. Right now you don't even know P of programming. And if you follow this path, like this I have discussed, that is going to be followed in your college to learn a programming language, at last what you will say, I'm not good in implementing logic, I'm not able to think logic, I'm not good in any programming language. And ultimately what you will think, it's very tough, I cannot learn any programming language. But the mistake is what? The path you follow to learn a programming language. It's not your mistake. You are right person. It's not like that your brain is not of that type, or you are a weak student, you are dumb. No, the path you are following to learn a programming language, that is wrong. So that's exactly I'm going to discuss in this video, the right path to learn a programming language. Right. Before that, just want to tell you one thing. If you are interested in competitive programming, then Unacademy in collaboration with CodeChef has started a course to learn competitive programming. There you can take free live classes, and if you are not able to take live classes, it's okay, you can attend their recorded sessions also. The top educators are going to teach you. Those are toppers of ACM ICPC, finalists of ICPC, and working in top giant companies like Google, Flipkart, Amazon, right? And if you like their free classes, then you can go for their paid subscription. And if you will go for their paid subscription, after that you will get a proper structured course. Interactive session would be there with these top educators. And one more thing, they have categorized these classes into 3 levels, like for beginners, for intermediate level, and for advanced level. So obviously you know yourself at what level you are in competitive programming. So according to that, you can watch that playlist. And these are free classes. So I'll give you the link of these free classes of all the levels in the description box of this video. You can go and check out. And a test is also there, like it's called a programming aptitude test to test your programming skills. It is of 25 minutes, and 10 MCQs would be there in this test. There is no validity of this test. You can take any time. And they are also conducting a scholarship test named CodeChef Programming Scholarship Test. That is on 12th of December, and you can freely take this test. You just have to enroll. Then you can attempt the test live, and the top 10 rankers would get a chance to get a free subscription for 1 month. So you can pick the right test for you. The detail is over here. So if you are interested, you can go for these tests. All the links, whatever I have discussed here, the links for those things I'll give you, and all the details I'll provide you in the description box of this video. You can go and check out. So now let us discuss what is the right path, what is the best way to learn a programming language. See, first point is very clear. You have to be good at fundamentals. So just pick one language in which you are interested, C, C++, Java, Python, any language. Pick one. Clear your fundamentals. Your basics should be very strong, because if your basics are strong, then it is very easy for you to grab the advanced concepts. And if your basics are not so strong, and if you directly jump to the advanced topics, advanced concepts, then definitely you will stuck somewhere. So first of all, work on your basics, right? That is very true. What you have to do next thing after clearing your fundamentals, now what you have to do, and see, if you are learning a language by yourself, means you are not depending on whatever they teach in colleges. So hardly it will take 5 or 10 days, maximum 10 days to learn fundamentals, to be good in fundamentals. After that, it's not like that you have to complete the proper course of that C language or any language you are choosing, right? Now what you have to do is, second thing what you have to do, it's project based learning you have to do. Now it's time to pick a project. Now it's time to work on a project, right? Maybe it's if you are interested in any website development or any Windows application or any app development, mobile app development, iOS app development, take that project, simple project. Starting, take simple project and start working on that project, right? Because see, whenever you are writing a program, like in first semester you have C language, or in second semester you have C language, you are writing that programs, everything like to print hello world, addition, and to find out Fibonacci series, and everything you are writing, it's okay. But now, do you know the true meaning of writing those programs? Or you are just writing programs, you are just learning that language to pass semester exams, to pass your lab practicals, that's it. I'm damn sure this question would have arisen in mind of many students when they are learning any programming language, when they were writing code, like why I'm writing this code? What is that true meaning of learning this programming language? What is the meaning of writing this for loop? Where I will use this for loop or while loop or all the syntax or everything I'm learning here. So see, I'm going to tell you, if you are playing a video game, behind that screen is also how you are able to play that video game. Behind that, this is a software, behind that there is a lengthy code and someone has written that code. So I think why these programming language had been invented to make something, to build something so that people can use that thing to make some applications, some softwares, games or any apps, so that people can use those apps, those softwares, and it is going to make real life, the life of people easy. They can use it. So I think that should be your reason to learn a programming language, so that you can build something, so that you can build any app or any software, any application people can use. It will going to make the life of others people easy. It is not like that you are just learning a language because it's in your curriculum and you have to pass semester exam, you have to pass your practicals, right? If you think like this, then you will never be so good in any programming language. Your aim should be to build something. So that's exactly, start working on a project after your fundamentals, after clearing your fundamentals, right? Like suppose if you are working on a project, maybe there you want to implement like user ID and password, and then maybe forgot some kind of website you are making. So now you will search how you can make this text box, and if in password how you can apply that validation. Like if someone enter wrong user ID, wrong password, then definitely it should show that you have entered incorrect user ID or incorrect password, right? So how to implement this logic? Then you will search. You can ask help for others, like many platforms are also there, like Stack Overflow, many platforms are there. There you can post your question, you will definitely get a good answer. Then you will come to know the true meaning, why you are learning everything that in programming language, for loops and everything, like any other things also. Like, yeah, this is how we are going to check validation. Okay, this is the code, that is why I am using this. So better to start playing with code as early as possible. It's kind of active learning rather than passive learning. And remember, sooner you start playing with the code, the faster you will learn that concept. And this is true. See, let's take one more example, that example of time complexity. This is, I think, optimization of algorithm. You have to write optimized algorithm, like the time complexity should be in log n. It should not be order of n square. It should be n log n or log n. That is good. But what is the use of this optimization of algorithms? What is the use of this time complexity, space complexity? Then that time when you are working on a project, suppose you are making any app, at that time, see, suppose when anyone is clicking on that app or anything within that app, and it is taking 10 seconds to load. So it is not good. You think that how can you reduce this time? At that time, the actual meaning of time complexity, the actual meaning of optimization of algorithm you will understand how to optimize and why you are optimizing your algorithm. Because if anything is taking 10 seconds to upload, then and some other thing, some other app is taking only 1 second, 2 seconds, then definitely the users will go for that app that is taking less time. So you have to optimize your code also, right? So at that time you will come to know the meaning of these things. when you are working on projects, when you are making apps, when you are making any applications, any softwares. So rather than searching how to learn a language, like how to learn Java tutorials, watching those tutorials, just writing programs, no, that is not enough. It is not right path. Start making a project. If you stuck somewhere, then search how to implement this thing in project, how to implement this thing using Java or any language. Then you will come to know, then the solution will come. Many solutions maybe will come when you are searching. And see, please do not underestimate the power of search. Unlimited resources are there on internet. You just have to search those resources. You just have to utilize those resources. Please do not be dependent on just on your books and the faculties and on your college. Self-learning. This is also very important, and I guess you will learn more by applying this technique, this self-learning techniques, rather than depending on your faculties, on your college and your textbooks, right? So start building a project while you are going through that study material you have, because any personal project, that is a very good starting point. It's not like that you are waiting for your faculties, for your curriculum to ask you to make a project like in third year or in final year. No, you have to start making project from first year, from first semester only, or as soon as you learn a programming language, or not after learning a programming language, while you are learning a programming language, at that time only start making a project. That's exactly you have to do. And if you will follow this path, then you will never have to memorize any syntax, anything, and it will be in your memory for a long time, all the syntaxes and everything about that programming language. And if you learn one programming language, it is not so easy, so difficult for you to learn another programming language. Actually, this technique I'm telling you based on my experience. So that's it for this video. Now I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.